Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So, for today's Oracle Tarot combo, we're going to be using the Messages of Life deck. We're going to be asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, and our highest version of self. And of course, as always, let's hope that these messages find you well. Let's also take a moment to remember that tarot services are available via the link in my bio. Should you feel called to check in on the energy that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, feel free to go ahead and check out the tarot service menu options that are available via the link tree in my bio, and as well as the methods of payment. Once you select that which calls to you, then we can explore those energies together. That being said, let's also remind you that there's another link in my bio. It says Instagram. If you click on it, it will take you either to Instagram if that's where you wish to continue to go, or it will also take you to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my presence on both those platforms. I would greatly appreciate any likes, follows, or shares there. Interacting with the algorithms on those platforms help me to be seen, to find other people that may need this guidance, information, these services, as well as it helps me to create better content for us all. And it also gives us a way to connect. If, heaven forbid, something should happen to TikTok, and, as the saying goes, we'll always have Paris. Now, that being said, let's take our attention and focus back over to the Oracle, where we join Spirit in the messages that Spirit has for us today. Give me a moment, as I will need to go ahead and pick up at least one that flew on the floor over here. So I'll be right back. All right, so let's start with the card that flew on the floor. This card says progress. Each day I recognize the divine within me. I progress further along the path of my spirit. Today I respect my needs, observe what happens within, and do my best to maintain a positive attitude. I have faith in my inner strengths and capabilities, and I grow and improve every day. Today God's opinion of me is the only opinion that matters. Right? We got that. And let's grab the other ones. Beyond limitations. Today I exceed my own expectations. I open my consciousness to the infinite. There are no limitations. There is no end. Everything is unfolding in a continuous now. Therefore, I open my thoughts towards a broader horizon. I look beyond my perception of reality, beyond all barriers created from my own beliefs and fears, and I am now open to new possibilities, for sure. The eyes of the heart. Okay. This one says, today I perceive the real beauty of every person I meet. With the eyes of my heart, I see beyond the personality and focus on the energy of love that dwells beneath the surface. I am filled with wonder at the presence of God in every one of us. The eyes of the heart allow me to see the divine shining everywhere. Truth. Today I discover my greatest truth is within me. It's a divine force that whispers from my inner self. I listen to this voice closely, putting aside my controlling mind. In this way, I find all the answers I'm looking for. I am now in harmony with myself, and I welcome the love of God, which is the truth that will guide me towards my fullest, most shining radiance. Master of my life. This one says, I dedicate my strength to the divine within me, aligning myself with the true sovereign of my life. My ego steps aside as I listen to my inner voice and act in accordance with the truth that I hear. In this way, I become the master of my life. I live in abiding humility, grace, and love for the glory of God. Okay? This one says, dance to the rhythm of life. Today I find joy in my heart. I lighten my life by releasing what I no longer need. I align myself with who I am and gently acknowledge who I am not. I am grateful for what I possess, and I'm at peace with what I do not. I appreciate and accept my life as it is. I live according to the will of God in this way. I dance with life, and I see the magic of love bloom. This one says strength. Today I maintain control of my emotions. I rise above self-doubt. I affirm my own power, and I stand strong in my unshakable faith. Today I know that I have the strength to overcome anything that I encounter. I find my courage in truth. Holding tight to the force of love, I triumph over fear. This one says appreciation. I'm grateful for the abundance in my life. As I direct my thoughts towards all that is wonderful in my world, my troubles and worries lighten. With a full heart, I appreciate all that I have. Today, I accept what is as it is, and I choose to be satisfied. I express my loving thanks to the universe for the wealth that is mine. Okay? And the last one that we have, this says the inner alchemist. Like an alchemist, I possess all the power I need to build a life of joy and harmony. Today, through my positive thoughts, words, and deeds, I create my own light. I understand that I can use the inner magic of my intentions to transform myself. In the same way an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Today, I create happiness. Very powerful and empowering messages today from the Oracle. If there's one that resonates with you, I challenge you to really dive deep into that meditation, into fully embracing the energy that's contained therein. Let's turn our attention and focus now to the tarot, where we're using the Game of Thrones tarot deck for today's journey. So bear with me 1 second while I do a little adjustment to my watch, and a bit of restriction there on my wrist. Now it feels a little better. Let's tap into the energy. Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May these messages help us to reach our highest timeline, our highest path forward, our highest version of self. Let us seek the counsel of the three-eyed raven. Game of Thrones, anyone? Let's hope that we know more than Jon Snow in this episode, right? Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, Spirit. Where are we taking us? Beyond the seas of Westeros. Right? Haha. Interesting. All right. I feel like we have a good bit now. Let us see where we are traveling. All right. The first card that's popping up for us, we have the Fool, followed by the Chariot, followed by the Knight of Swords. So let's start with the Fool. Taking a leap of faith, right? Ready to cast aside our prejudice or our preconceived notions, our expectations, our attachments to outcome. Casting all of that aside, we decide to take a leap of faith. We decide to travel forward, to move forward, to allow Spirit to guide us. The Chariot. This is about mastery of self. It is also about forward progression. It can be about taking a literal journey, right? The Chariot is about travel, but it is also about forward movement, forward progress. I feel like in this particular instance, it's allowing ourselves to do something new without previously imposing self-imposed limitations, right? It's learning that, okay, I can try something new. I may not succeed at it. I may succeed at it. We're going to just throw caution to the wind and say, what the hell, why not? And I feel like this is what it is. Knight of Swords. But not only that, I feel like it's really about self-mastery, right? Like I said, the Chariot is about mastery, but the Fool and the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is a journey of self-mastery, of being honest with oneself as you begin this new journey. The other cards that popped out face up. So we have 5 of Spears, which in this deck would be the Wands, and 5 of Cups. So let's take 5 of Wands. This is challenge, competition, rivalry. Okay? Perhaps someone has put you in competition with someone else. Perhaps there was this competition that you were in with someone else, maybe secretly. Or perhaps someone made you feel like that you were always competing for their attention or their affection. And 5 of Cups, I feel like because of this competition energy, because you always felt like an option, like a juggled thing, right? 5 of Cups, I do feel like there's disappointment and regret here. Seven of Pentacles, though. There is investment here. I feel like the investment is you learned to invest in yourself. You didn't want this energy anymore of someone else, waiting for someone else to pick you. So you took this opportunity, 7 of Pentacles, to start investing on yourself, to work on your own advancement and growth, to plant your seeds and to nourish them on your own, to give yourself validation. And Page of Cups. Interesting. So the Page of Cups is finding love, or it can be a surprise. It can be a message of love. I feel like the message here is you started to give love to yourself. You realized that you were lacking in this department because of the Page energy, that you had to do more. And little by little, I feel like you learned how to love yourself. Ace of Wands, a new beginning, passion, growth, a journey, creativity. I feel like this took you on a journey. This journey that you're on, it was the beginning of that journey. But it was fueled by, or started by, how you felt in relationship, or in contrast, I guess, to the way that this person was treating you. That's what prompted you on this journey. 8 of Swords. I feel like at times you felt trapped. You felt stuck. You felt like, can I do this? Or is this the right call? There was a lot of overthinking about this. And Queen of Cups energy. Interesting. I'm also getting that perhaps there's like a second narrative here. So yes, I feel like you might have been overthinking this journey. But Queen of Cups, I feel like you've gone from the Page to now the Queen. So let's go with scenario number 1. I feel like you have learned to not only give love to yourself, but also you're learning to receive love from yourself. Because the Queen of Cups, feminine energy, it's receptive energy. We're talking about Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? So I feel like now you understand what it is to receive love. You're not quite there yet, but you're doing a good job. You've definitely progressed from where you were. The second narrative I have is that perhaps this also involves someone who is involved with someone else. That Five of Spears energy, or Five of Wands, this competition energy, may have involved a Queen of Cups that I feel this masculine energy is bound to with the Eight of Swords. But it's all in their mind. There is this mental prison, as it were. But Magician now. This is about manifestations. This is about perhaps a couple of different things. Communication coming your way. Mercury retrograde, a nod to that, which is upcoming. I feel like something's going to come back around. You're going to receive some kind of a message. Knight of Pentacles. Something that has taken a while to get here. I feel like this is a manifestation of yours that you conceived of in ages past. Now, I don't know how long ago that was, but Spirit does. And I feel like slow and steady, it is on its way to you. The High Priestess. I feel like intuitively you know this. It's because I feel like you're working in tandem with Spirit. You've learned or are learning to trust in the divine. You're learning to trust in your own magic. And Two of Wands. It is on the horizon, but also there is a decision that is coming. A decision about your abundance. But it's also, I feel like it's about picking yourself. It's about choosing yourself. Because it is about self-worth. It's about the journey of the self. This is what this has all been about. It's a journey of self-worth. It's about picking yourself. Will you pick yourself when the next opportunity arises? Because that, the Sun card, that is what is going to lead to your happiness. Stop overgiving. Stop worrying about what someone else wants. What do you want? Are you going to pick yourself finally? I feel like this is a final test. This is you going to the final exam, knowing that what the answer is. Are you able to make that selection, though? Did I not say a final exam? Judgment. Spirit coming out like that with the cards to support what's going on here. You've held back for too long, okay, with the Four of Pentacles. But I feel like this is also a mirroring effect that's going on with your Divine Masculine here, because I typically read from Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, if you have been holding yourself back, if you have been engaged in self-limiting beliefs, your exam is coming up. Pick yourself and progress to the world of happiness, the world beyond. You already know what happens when you don't. You get this life, which isn't enough. So dare to do different. Five of Swords. Stop resisting. Go with the flow. Put the sword down. Stop fighting. And just flow. Allow Spirit to carry you. Five of Pentacles. This has been a test of faith. You can't make this up. And right now we have 555 on the board. Big change. Because the change that you have been looking for in the external, that's not where you find it. It first starts here. It first starts with giving love and acceptance to yourself and receiving love from yourself. And in this powerful selection of choosing yourself, the world is literally at your fingertips. Did I not just say this? The Empress. Super huge chills ran through my body when I pulled that Empress card. It's this intuition. This is like speechless. You are beginning a brand new cycle. You are the Divine Feminine. You are the Empress. Know your worth. Step into your power and be not afraid to use it. Three of Cups. Celebrate both who you are, what you've accomplished, and the fact that your manifestations, I don't know if you know this, but they are all around you energetically. They're just waiting for you to step into that power. They're waiting for you to finally claim yourself. And this is the transformation with the Death card. It's total transformation here. You've not only transformed your opinion of yourself, your value, your self-worth, but your mind. No longer limited by beliefs or people that were holding you back. Cut that all out of your life. And be brave to step into this brand new world that you created from your hopes and your dreams with the Moon card. Be willing to step into the unknown. Six of Cups, nostalgia. I feel like there is something hidden from your past that is about to return. Something that you have desired tremendously. And with the Temperance card, there has been great growth and learning on this journey, but also alchemy. You are coming into alignment with the things that are meant to be with you. And yes, I do sense a relationship from the past or someone from the past. If not in this lifetime, a past connection. But this was always destined to be yours. This is part of your destiny. I feel like with the Hermit card, if you search your soul deep within, you look for that truth within yourself, you will find that this rings true to you. When you choose yourself and choose to live your authentic life, you allow the door to open for your divine counterpart with the Lovers. This can be a twin flame. This can be a soulmate, a deep soul tie connection. But with the Queen of Swords, you can no longer go back to who you were. You can You can no longer unknow what you have learned now. You know who you are. You know your power. You have stepped into your power. You see what your power has the capability of producing. So now, knowing your worth, protect your peace, protect your power, instill boundaries, know what is for you and what will not work for you, and don't be afraid to let those things that hold you back go. Four of Cups. This is about contemplation. This is about no longer being satisfied, again, with that old life. It's about the gift and the promise of something new, something that you've not experienced before. This is because with the Six of Swords, you are continuing on with that healing journey. You're no longer stuck, but evolving every step of the way. And Page of Swords, there is truth and clarity. It has taken you a tremendous amount of time to get here, but it has also taught you things. This is about research and discovery and uncovering truth that was hidden within you. You know who you are now. You know what your power is, or what your powers are. Seven of Cups. This is about choice. What will you choose to do with that power? What is your ideal life, the fantasy that you wished to live out? Because that opportunity to do different, to do over, that opportunity is here. Four of Wands, spiritual ascension. You have leveled up. And as such, you have options with the Seven of Cups. Whatever you decide to do, it's at your fingertips. You can have. Use your power responsibly. But also know, again, with coming into union with self, this is also opening the doorway to union with your divine counterpart. My voice cracking as I say that. A bit of fear, perhaps. How is this all going to go? That's the magic and the beauty. The next book has yet to be written. What will your story contain? The energy at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands. Step into this energy of boldness, confidence, and authority. Write your own story. You have already been the author of this next volume, and you don't even know it yet, because you have already written what those manifestations are and have brought them into being. Now comes the fun part of receiving them into your 3D reality and working the magic of creating that new life. She's a co-creator, an author of creation. She has manifested everything into her existence. Be bold, be confident. Be this Queen of Wands energy and be the Empress. Sit your throne and rest on your laurels, because you have worked for it, you have earned it, and you have achieved it. It's very exciting to see what the next chapters of your life hold, the next volumes rather. And only you can write that tale. May your manifestations burn bigger and brighter than you can possibly imagine. May they come in much sooner than you expect them to. Sending you all of the peace, love, and light that you can hold. Until next time.